Tell me more about the feta that you saw there.
I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks really good. And we're leaving, so I would like to go taste them before we leave.
But isn't it made? How is it made?
I'm gonna go taste them.
What? Hello, Mindy.
Hello, Daryl.
Hello, audience. We're here in Athens,
Greece. And what are we doing today?
We're having an Athens food tour. We're going to be walking around Monastiraki and the Central Market.
Well, that's what it is. And you know what the best part is?
What's the best part?
We're going to be eating all the good Greek food, and if we're lucky,
Yes.
maybe some Greek coffee and Greek wine.
I think you're into Greek wine.
I'm into wine.
So our first stop here, Mindy, is in Cinema Square. We're eating kalori.
Okay.
It looks like a pretzel.
Tastes good.
Koulouri actually in Greek means round sesame bread. As I told you, it's normally the morning snack that we begin our day with. For many Greeks though, breakfast is only a cup of coffee and a cigarette, to be honest.
Okay, well,
Lots of sesame. And apparently only 80 calories for the whole thing.
no, I think I've
Maybe we should eat two.
since we've been here, I've eaten these things more stale. But this is really good. Uh-oh, I'm talking with my mouth full.
Again. Azula.
Risola,
It's a rice pudding.
a rice pudding.
It's got some cinnamon. It's really tasty. Top is sort of caramelized.
You know, I never really liked rice pudding as a kid, but I love it now.
You really do.
And I love the cinnamon. It's one of those real standard Greek dishes that I just grown to love. You know, they even make buffalo ice cream here.
We'll have to come back.
Well, definitely. So, Mindy, if we haven't enough dairy, we're off for cheese pie.
Luckily, I like dairy.
I like cheese. Let's go.
Ariston means excellent. What else? Because they sell the best pies and puff pastry of all types here.
All right, Mindy, it's cheese pie. This is a 3,000-year-old snack, everyone. 3,000 years in the making. Let's see.
It's called a kuru.
Oh, a guru.
Who knew?
Who knew? This is the epitome of Greek food. The dairy comes from here. The pastry comes from here. This is what people ate out in the field during the long days of farming.
Are you happy to be on an Athens food tour?
Oh my gosh, the greatest Athens food tour ever. So, where are we off to now, Mindy?
We're going for Greek donuts.
Greek?
Donuts?
We're in!
Loukoumades are small honey rings. This is the classic version. Loukouma means one sweet bite. Loukoumades is the plural.
Daryl, hurry up. My Loukoumades is dripping.
That's Loukoumades.
It's dripping.
It's Loukoumades. I already got a little honey on my shirt. Mindy, what do you think?
This honey is money. It's good.
So, apparently these donuts were made in a very ancient style with no cinnamon. Then, a few hundred years ago, with the influence of the Turks, cinnamon and Asian spices came into play. So, here, let me try a little bit.
It's really good.
Or a
By a
lot.
little bit, you mean a lot.
Or a lot. This honey is lethal.
Oh, it tastes good.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
I just said it tastes good. That means I like it.
We will find more than 120 meat vendors, and all of the prices that we're going to see are by kilo. So these are all the producers that hire employees to work for them. This complex building was built back in 1878, and the construction work finished back in 1888. So we're about to eat a veggie and a non-veggie recipe that remains to be revealed. Here they don't have a fixed menu because they renew the recipes every day based on what they buy from the markets. So we are going to have two really authentic traditional grandma's recipes. Souzoukaki, which means large beef meatball, cured with cumin, cinnamon and Greek herbs with potatoes in the oven. And the other one is called bamnes, which means okra, cooked in olive oil and tomato juice for 55 minutes. Bon appetit!
A very large piece of meat right here.
It's really good.
Wow.
Deep flavors, and I really like it. I feel like I'm eating at someone's grandma's house.
Now I noticed that you were putting a little chili pepper on that, Mindy. Were you?
Well, it's on the table. Why not? It's good.
Did the Greeks invent the meatball? I don't really know.
They made
but
it better.
They made it great, and it's just tremendous. The seasoning, the deep flavors. You know, we've eaten in some finer restaurants, but I would much rather eat this kind of food
All day, every day.
freaking day. All right, Mindy, let's roll on to the next stop
I can't wait.
on our Athens
Food.
tour. Mindy, I think I'm starting to get full.
We have 5 more stops. Snap out of it.
Where are we headed next?
I think we're going to your happy place.
A cheese shop?
Cheese.
So Mindy, my Greek cheese fantasy has arrived. We're about to eat something called graviera, which apparently was taking its name from Gruyere from Switzerland.
It's supposed to be saltier.
Saltier.
I'm okay with that.
Should I try it? Oh,
And mine has a hole in it. That's okay.
did you see all the feta over there?
You're the #1 consumer of cheese every year. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks really good. And we're leaving, so I would like to go taste them before we leave.
But isn't it made? How is it
I'm gonna
made?
go taste them.
What? Well, anyway, the feta is done in 2 different ways. There's the crumbled feta over here, and they also do it in barrels. So that's a cool cheese tradition in Greece.
So now we are in Miran Delhi. It's a traditional deli founded back in 1922 and it's the oldest shop on the street of spices. They are known for 2 delicacies. Number 1, beef pastourma and number 2, Suzuki salami.
I'm going to have some bastorma. Bastorma.
We've been in Greece for like over a week for stuffed grape leaf.
Mindy?
It's really good.
Cumin, fenugreek, paprika, and garlic. It is so intense. Mindy, you gotta try it.
This one?
Yeah, try the bastorma. It's fantastic.
The spices never bite.
It's like nothing else I've tasted.
different.
It is
It's tasty.
Wow. Mindy, this shop, just amazing. I mean, they have all this different salamis, everything just hanging on the ceiling.
But it's not just the meat and also the cheeses, but they have spices here.
Tell me about, there was one spice you saw that was really expensive. What was that?
Well, it's only expensive if you think 200 euros a kilo is expensive, which it is.
That sure is. I
And
guess
it's a white-green garlic. Apparently it's stronger in taste, but it doesn't make your breath smell.
apparently you just sprinkle it on.
Well, at that price you'd have. And only here in Athens at Moran.
Oh man, so let's keep rolling on our Athens food tour. Boy, bastorma.
Who knew?
Now we are here at Ariana. It's one of the oldest olive shops in Greece, still run by the same family, opened back in 1921, so it's already 100 years old. The most impressive thing is that they have all of the Greek olive varieties in open barrels, so people can taste before they pick their favorites.
So Mindy, a Greek olive fantasy here in Athens. Oh my God, look at this. This is, oh,
Don't drop it.
I'm not dropping it. It's oily, it's olive. Okay, these are stuffed with peppers. They look like pimento, but it's actually hot pepper. Let's check this out. Oh wow. It's almost like, you know the shooters you get in And like the Italian market in Philly? It's
Way
like
better.
The opposite and better, yes, absolutely.
But you know what's funny? The shop has been open since the 1920s.
Yeah.
So I think they know how to prepare good olives.
I would think so, and they're in Greece. And I mean, let's just keep our Athens. Let's keep this Athens food tour rolling. Oh my, Mindy, we are about to have coffee liqueur. Or I'm about to have coffee.
I already have mine.
Oh, boy.
We're here at Loukoumades, and right near the market, right near the central market. The liqueurs here are outstanding.
This coffee stuff is amazing. I think we'll have to get a bottle of that.
I like the Mastica.
Mastica. Oh yeah, you love Mastica.
Maybe we'll get both.
Okay.
Cheers.
Whoa, Mindy, double fisting it here in Athens.
Minotavros, Minotaur in English, in the antiquity. So, he was supposed to eat 7 young Athenian girls and 7 young Athenian boys every 9 years to feed his appetite. Nowadays, they named a pork chop place after this beast. So, for 86 years now that the restaurant is open, they specialized in one thing: pork chops, marinated and paired with a secret tomato spread.
Well, Daryl, this has been quite an Athens food tour. I think it's time we finish our lunch before it's dinner time. What do you think?
Dinner time? Is there dinner time?
Maybe not tonight.
I don't really know. Maybe it'll be wine time.
Oh, wine time is my favorite time.
All right, well, take us out, Mindy.
Well, first off, you should like this video, and you should make sure you're following us, because we're going to have more videos, more stories, more fun, more food, more adventure.
Of course. And what are we?
We're the two
Food.
trippers.
We eat.
We travel.
We eat and travel. Okay, everyone. See you later from sunny
Athens.
Greece.
I don't know.